Princess Catherine video confirms Prince William is failing. The Prince and Princess of Wales have been filmed leaving a local shop and have accidentally revealed that the future king has gone back on his word. We together discussing in this video. Again, welcome back to Bring Me Back, UK channel. Oh look, there it goes. History repeating itself. Kate the Princess of Wales, the most hunted, fizzed over, single human being out of the 7.8 billion on the planet has been found alive and well, and buying a stone-ground wholemeal cob loaf. Quick, someone alert Interpol and the CIA. The new footage, all 14 seconds of it, shows the Princess and Prince William embracing their inner domestic deities by shopping at their local Windsor farm shop. Side note, what sort of discount do you think they get? And within an hour of going live had racked up more views than the Zapruder film. Will this brief clip do anything to even vaguely dispel the crackpottery and general derangement that has consumed the brains of even the most sensible sorts, like a sort of horribly postmodern form of encephalitis? About Kate? No, siree. But that does not mean a couple of pretty stark conclusions we can draw from the princess's reappearance, and none of them particularly flattering for William. There is a story that has done the rounds more often than Prince Andrew on a Bahraini golf course, about a particular scene that unfolded in 2010. William had finally decided to do his bit and to marry longtime girlfriend Kate, both because it was high time he fulfilled his dynastic job requirements and because she was a top sort. At this point, William, having witnessed the insanity that had engulfed his mother Diana, Princess of Wales, in a scene that I'm imagining was full of moving words, moist eyes and the future king kneeling on the Middleton's shagpile rug in supplication, made a promise to Kate's parents Carolee and Michael. According to the Sunday Times, he vowed to the party pieces impresarios that he would protect Kate to the best of his ability when she joined the royal family. Less than 2 years later, in 2012, when topless photos of Kate taken when the couple were indulging in that key royal pastime of a freebie holiday in France were splashed about the place, William was left scarcely able to control his fury, according to the Times. As esteemed biographer Valentine Lowe wrote at the time, William had determined long ago that no one who shared his life would have to endure such an unwarranted assault on their privacy. So much for being able to protect his wife. Now, in 2024, history is doing that pesky thing of repeating itself. Bigger, better, and far, far worse. As this week's startlingly amazing photo woman buys organic honey shocks demonstrates, so much for William's no doubt heartfelt pledge to safeguard and shield his good lady wife. Despite the prince's best intentions and all of this passionate vowing I'm imagining him doing, go on. It's quite fun to picture it. So much of this current hullabaloo can be traced back to the original hardline decision in January made by William to protect the princess while she underwent and later recovered from abdominal surgery. The 42-year-old needed peace, quiet, and to be let off the hook from having to visit a single youth drop-in center in some grey bit of Sheffield. William would see to it would be tranquility, drawn curtains, and clear broth all the way. Which is why Kensington Palace popped up back then, put out a brief statement and made it clear that they would not be offering running updates on how well her stitches were healing. Only thing, this vacuum, this black hole of information about the Princess of Wales, only allowed the maddest of the mad to really take root and flourish. Even as the weeks passed and the online chatter grew to a roar, William reportedly remained intransigent and dug himself in. As an official spokesperson said in early March, "My, how long ago that feels," of the Prince of Wales. His focus is on his work and not on social media. And still, the chattering, tapping horde, especially TikTok and X, formerly Twitter, continued to work itself up into a bigger and bigger lather. The arrival of March brought with it what can only be described as a cataclysm, and one which took the palace completely and utterly unawares. Those fringe rumblings detonated, and within a matter of hours, Kate had vaulted to become an all-consuming focus of global conversation and even global news coverage. The princess has monopolized the zeitgeist for weeks now, with no sign of respite anytime soon. And still throughout this all, William just pouted. Well, I'm imagining his positions certainly did not shift a jot. No Kate updates were given. One interpretation of this is that he was living up to his word and protecting her. Another is that he was inadvertently feeding the beast that has only made all this so very much worse. With Mother's Day rolling around, the couple seemingly decided to try and intervene by releasing a shot of the Princess of Wales with their trio of tiny hares, an image taken by William. Things, of course, only got about 84,646% worse. We all know what happened. Kate tinkered with the image in Photoshop. It got released, only for the world's major picture agencies to issue kill notices over it being manipulated, a drastic move usually released for whatever the Iranian and North Korean state media agencies have been cooking up. Truly, the prince manfully let his wife absorb the full shock of the world's doubt and anger, while he got to stick to his day job of trying to save the melting ice caps and prevent the incipient creep of Republican feeling. An apology was duly released, one in which Kate only took the full rap and brunt, an embarrassing bit of painfully public penance unlike anything seen before. And hopefully after too. Dolly Parton warbled about standing by her man. Why didn't William stand by Kate? All of this was bad enough, and then came this week's great farm shop outing. Video of it shows the Waleses over the weekend stocking up on bramble jelly or something, and carrying their own plastic bags. A development of such significance President Joe Biden was probably quietly informed mid-nuclear briefing. If there is one thing that these new shots drive home is the prince is continuing to fail his wife. On the weekend, the Sunday Times Roya Nika reported that those close to William say that the family bubble he and Kate have created at their home in Windsor, Adelaide Cottage, is his top priority. What the prince has found especially challenging in recent weeks, say friends, is the feeling that the couple's bubble is coming under threat, and that his wife is experiencing some of what his mother went through. Therefore, of these farm shop images, either the Waleses popped out to stock up on lavender honey knowing they would end up being filmed by some quietly hyperventilating member of the public, thus meaning these shots have their tacit approval, thus meaning the couple made the decision to feed Kate to the world. So much for all that vaunted protecting. Or the second way to read this is that for all of the family bubble being the Prince of Wales' top priority, it is really not up to much chop if a quick dash to buy locally made chutney can pop it. From word go this year, William has clearly only ever wanted to guard his wife and to try and minimize the heat, the attention, and the pressure on Kate. But you know what they say about best intentions. What has ended up happening throughout this year's DB Clue de la Walls is that when push has met shove, that promise that the prince made all of these years ago, see shag pile carpet, has proven a hollow sort. The sad fact is the Prince of Wales is obviously intent on trying to screen the Princess of Wales off from prying eyes and leering lenses, but I'm not sure he can. It's one thing to desperately want to protect Kate, and it's another thing entirely to be able to deliver on that. Let's hope all that chutney was worth it. My video is ended. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.